Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's computer science project presentation. So today we'll be having Jackie, who's a 7th grade student, to present his game server purchase platform. I'm your host. So after this introduction, we're going to invite Jackie to present his project's demonstration, and then we're going to have a final Q&A section. Can you please mute yourself if possible?
All right, hello everyone. Hello, our Minecraft gamers. Today we're presenting RAM Perfect by Phoenix Node.
Hello,
Okay,
Jackie.
we're here to make sure your server is RAM Perfect. Who am I? I'm from Chaparral Middle School, 12 years old. I'm 7th grade and like to code and play Minecraft. I spent more than 6 months working on this project. So here's the introduction. I got this idea because during COVID, everyone likes to play video games. And one of the most popular video games is Minecraft, which you could join servers. With this idea, I made a website where you could pay a cheap monthly price for your very own Minecraft server. What makes us unique? So here's like a comparison chart that I made. So us, RAM Perfect is only $2 a month. Minecraft Realms, Big Scam, $7.99 a month. And MC Pro hosting, pretty much the same thing, but just a little bit cheaper. And free hosting is free, but you will see why later. We have very good reliability as well as Minecraft Realms, but free hosting is really bad. And then our servers are always online with also customized RAM and unlimited player slots and free DDoS protection included in every single package. And you also get complete control over your server, and you also get an instant setup. Meanwhile, free hosting does not offer any of these. And MC Pro hosting limit your slots. What we also sell? We also sell CSGO server hosting, Ark Survival Evolved server hosting, Rust server hosting, and also Minecraft Bedrock and Pocket Edition server hosting, SSL certificates, and VPN. If you're also interested in any of these, you can go to our website. And then here's our homepage, a little overview. You can see the homepage, the plans, and then the game servers page. Our control panel overview. We have a little server overview here for all the servers you own, settings, which you could reinstall. And you can also, there's also a built-in file manager for the server. And there's also a database manager and schedules. And then right here, you could see the configurations. This is called variables, like your Java version. And then there's also the console, which includes a little statistics chart and also a little console, which you could, a live console that links to a server. And then you also start, restart, stop, and kill the server if necessary. And you could use phpMyAdmin, a link provided here, to access your database, and also SFTP for making large file transfers. So we're gonna start the demo right here. Note that I'll not use real info on this. This is like our client area page. All right, then let's get started with the demo. So right here, now you can see that I'm led to my homepage, which also have a basically a cookie accept, because we want to keep clean on the legal part. Now it gives a little feature here, and then also have a background, and then a little plans. And then if you're interested, you can also purchase your own domain if you want to start your own website. And then here's a little feedback. And then if you need help, you can contact us with the link right here. And then we also provide cheap, secure, and fast hosting solutions described here. And there's also a little sitemap right here if you need. Okay, so now game servers. Okay, so if you're interested in Java Edition, you can hover over it. It actually expands. Pretty cool feature. Works for all the tabs, the stuff we offer, and it's a little feature page right here in the same folder. And then if you want dedicated, it's for large communities. You could see if you have a very large community, it'll give you like a large amount of RAM and allocate you a large amount of CPU. Now I'm gonna do a demo ordering right here. And you can also use a live chat right here to basically chat with us when we're online. There's a client area and then another contact us. Now if I click order now, it will lead me to the ordering page, which I can then select if I want a 7-day free trial, and then 1 GB and then a 3 GB, 5 GB, all the way up to dedicated with pricing. So now if I try to use 1 GB, I'm just gonna order this right here. I'll click order now. You could choose your billing cycle if you want to pay annually or monthly, and a dedicated IP if you want it, and an extra 500 megabytes of RAM. Locations, we currently have only one location is in North America, one server location, but we'll expand later. And then there's available add-ons if you want us to migrate your server from an old host to your us. We can also set up a Forge server for you, or a world setup, or server support by basically installing plugins and setting up permissions for you. Now I'm just going to configure a location and then continue. It'll give me a little review and checkout. This is your cart. And then basically you can see your products and your price and cycle. If you want, you can empty your cart to order more. Okay, so right here, to skip the payment, I'm just gonna use a one-time promo code real quick. Check out. Okay, so you could basically sign up with Facebook, or you could just basically fill out the information right here. And then phone number and billing addresses are optional. And then you could basically set your password right here. And then there's payment details. And then you could choose a method of payment. And then you have to agree to this term of service listed right here. Yeah, pretty long, so I'm not gonna go over that. And then there's also a little warning right here. And it also logs your IP address just to be safe. And then when you're done, you can click complete order. It will take a little bit of time. And then it will redirect you to the payment gateway. But in this case, yeah. And then after that, you can see the invoice. It will have the automatically generated logo, a paid or unpaid. And then there's also basically an invoice to and invoice state, and then your payment method, and then basically an invoice item. And then there's also transactions. Now let me save that right here. And then you can also print or download. And then when you're done, you can click back to client area. It will automatically activate the service for you. You can see right here. That's the invoice. And then you could go click on that, and it will do your client area. This is your services. You can click, and then you can see automatically activated. Now for the panel, what you want to do is you want to first change your password to set your initial password for the panel. And then you have to confirm, and then you can save changes, and then it will use the API to link to the panel and reset. And anytime if you need to, you can upgrade your server with no hassle. Now, if I go to my email, it will send a lot of emails to me by saying that my welcome email, okay, and then your customer invoices, and then your order confirmation, and your payment confirmation, and then your details, basically listing IP and your name, and then your username, and then password, how to set it right here in your control panel URL. And then there's also a server installed from the control panel. Now you can click go to panel, and then you can log in with the email, and then with the password that you also set. And if you forgot password, you can also reset. But in this case, I'm just gonna log in. After I log in, I can see that the server has been created for me. The port is automatically generated. I could choose my options: Java, Bedrock, Discord bot, proxy, voice, GTA, or other games. And then I could choose my software that I wanted, my version. And then it will take a second, and then you have to agree to the Minecraft URA. And then it will start the server. And then initially it will download the Java, but meanwhile I'll show you the client area. I mean the panel, yeah. And then right here you have all your server file. It's an easy file manager. You could download, upload, multiple select, rename, and change permissions. Database, you can make a new database. I'm just gonna make one real quick. Just gonna name it test, and then you could choose your connections. And after that, you can see all of these, like your endpoint, password, JDBC, and all that stuff. You could set schedules, you could add sub-users, make backups, and then you can see your network allocations, and then you can see your Java versions and everything. And then if you want, you can reinstall a server or rename it. In this case, I'm just going to name it demo SMP. And then this will take place instantly. And then you can see it's still, and then you can see the RAM is growing and the CPU is spiking. And then it shows you a live usage right here. Your disk, your RAM, and your CPU. And then when it's done, I will first show you how that works. All right, yeah, I have that thingy open. Give me a second to reshare. And then once to show you that this is working, once I copy the IP and the address and the port, done, and then I can connect. And then you can see it's working, that you could join the world right here. And then I'll go back to the panel. Right here, you can see that I joined the game. Now I'm going to show you how the database work. You could basically log in. You could basically log in PGMyAdmin right here with your preset username and password. Right here in your database, you could use you could copy your username, paste it, copy your password, and paste it. Note that these are all randomly generated just for security reasons. And then you can access your test database. You can make tables, columns, and now and then you can make backups of your server. Every server comes with 2 backups. You can make a little backup and start, or automatically back the server up, just in case if you lose something. And then there's your configuration, your files. Okay, so back to the slides, I guess. Now you can see the challenges along the way. I faced and overcame multiple challenges during the development of this project. These challenges include how to use a client-side validation to prevent SQL injection attacks, and how to code a GUI and make it look functional, simple, and user-friendly. How to install R3 root SSL certificate to secure the website, and how to make a login system with my SQL database, and use API to connect the panel with the client area. Future development. I plan to develop this website even more later on by adding SMS notifications, status page for the servers, help desk for the website, advanced SEO and social media promotion, and link building and advanced marketing. If you're interested, go to www.ramperfect.com and then you can order any of one of our game servers and use Welcome 2022 as a promo code at checkout and receive a 40% discount. And then contact us if you have any issues. Right here, there's a web contact. And then here's our email contact. And you can also use the live chat. Okay, now I'm open for Q&A. Any questions?
So anyone, if you have questions, just open up your mic and ask Jackie.
Yeah, so do you have a server? Like an actual computer that you use for a server?
Oh yes, all of this is based on a dedicated server that's physically based in Dallas, Texas.
And how did you get funding for this project?
The money?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my parents funded it.
And how much money do you expect to make off of this project?
I expect not to make too much in the first 6 months, and then I listed my website in the major search engines. So eventually it will start growing, and then basically it will drive more customers to our website.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So for the live chat, did you like physically hire people to do the live chat, or are you just gonna do it yourself?
I could do it myself, but I plan to hire people maybe 1 year or a couple months from now.
So right now you're just doing the live chat feature yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yes, I have another one.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's say if I buy a server from you, is it possible to like import a world, like a heavily modded world?
Oh, of course it is. If you want me to show you, I can do that right now.
Sure, yes, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so basically this is one of my heavily modded servers. You could basically import a world right here and then mods file. So how do you make this? Basically, what you want to do is order one of our servers, and then instead of installing it, you could basically contact us to install a custom one for you, which basically you could tell us to install a Forge server, or basically Bungie Cord, Forge, Sponge server, a custom one for you. So basically you could mod. And then for importing worlds, I didn't explain it very properly, but there's something called SFTP, which you basically have to install a client like Forklift, WinSCP, etc. to use SFTP. So you could transfer files directly from your system to the server. Okay, then that concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jackie, for your wonderful presentation. And thank you everyone for coming. If nobody have any further questions, I will be ending the meeting in 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Oh yeah. So Jackie, can you like send a link for the slides in the chat?
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. I'll copy the link and then give it. Yeah, I changed the permissions to that anyone of the link can access, so you could any of you can see it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.